Welcome everyone to 10 Minutes. Today I will tell you a joke. Why didn't the skeleton cross the road? Our special guest today is Rabbi Judah. Welcome, Rabbi Judah.
Good morning. Good morning.
Today I will interview you, Rabbi Judah. So, let's start with the Mishnah. Okay, who wrote the Mishnah?
The Mishnah was put together by a lot of different rabbis, but mainly me, Rabbi Judah Nasi, in 200 CE in Galilee.
Now, that'll lead us to our next question. Why did you write the Mishnah?
I wrote it so that people won't forget the oral Torah, and to help people understand the laws of the Torah. One example of a Mishnah explaining the Torah is with the law of honor the Sabbath day. You can honor the Sabbath day by resting and by not working.
What event led up to the creation of the Mishnah?
The destruction of the Second Temple in the year 70 CE led up to the creation of the Mishnah.
What events followed the creation of the Mishnah?
The destruction after the Mishnah was created, the Babylonian in the year 500 and the Palestinian Talmud in the year 400 were created.
What is the Talmud?
The Talmud is a combination of the Mishnah and the Gemara, so it can be studied easier.
What changes were made to Judaism after the Mishnah was written?
The Mishnah made a more lenient approach. An example of a lenient approach is from the law of the Shema. Like my friend Rabbi Tarfum says, that there is no need to lay down in the middle of the street to say the Shema. Another example is that even on Shabbat, that you can't drive a car. If it's an emergency of life or death, or for someone's safety, you are allowed to drive to the hospital. That is a more lenient approach.
Where did the Jews live before and after the creation of the Mishnah?
Before the Mishnah was created, all the Jews lived together in Palestine with the temples. But then once the second temple was destroyed, the Jews started to lose faith and trust in God. So they decided to scatter around the globe and find new places to settle.
Okay, why was the Mishnah necessary?
The Mishnah was necessary because we didn't want Jews losing their faith in God after the destruction of the Second Temple. And it was created so that the Torah wasn't forgotten and to keep the tradition going.
Why are the Mishnah laws more helpful than even the Torah laws?
They are more helpful because they apply more to our lives. And the Torah's laws doesn't have as much detail as the Mishnah and the Talmud.
Now, you guys have so many books. How are they all organized?
The Mishnah is first divided into 6 major parts, Sidari. Then each Siddur is divided into larger tractates, or Masechot. Each tractate is divided into chapters, and then the chapters are divided in verses.
Is there a specific way to studying the Mishnah?
Yes, there is. Well, first, studying the Mishnah isn't like reading a book. First you read it, then you read it again carefully, and asking a lot of questions about this text to understand it, to know what they're trying to state, and all different questions.
Okay. How is the oral and written Torah different?
The written Torah is a Torah that Moses received from God. The oral Torah is like the Mishnah. It's not written from God, but it's written by different rabbis, and it's passed down from generation.
How do the Mishnah's laws help us with relationships with people?
The laws of Nezikim affect the relationships with people by telling us the civil and criminal laws. And the laws of Nashim state the laws of marriage and divorce.
How does the Mishnah guide us with laws and prayers?
The laws of Zeraim, which are the laws of prayer and blessings, cover the laws of prayers, and so do the laws of Moed. But Moed covers the laws of prayers from all holidays.
How do the Mishnah's laws cover all the holidays?
Moed covers the law of the holidays. An example is in Sukkot. Your sukkah must have 2.5 walls and the roof that from the bottom you can see the stars under. And in Shabbat there is a law that we drink the wine before we eat the bread.
How do the laws in the Mishnah relate to at least two of SDJA values?
SDJA value is avodah. Avodah relates with the laws of Zerayim, which are prayers, and avodah is also prayers and rituals. The SDJA value of menschlichkeit goes under nezikin, which are the criminal and civil laws, and being a mensch is being a fair and good civil person.
Thank you for watching our interview with Rabbi.
It has been a pleasure and thank you for having me.
Dasha, out.